About to shoot with the homie Chris. We filmed his video, or I guess his build, a while ago. It was his TSX, the Mugen edition one. It's one of my most popular videos, so this is gonna be a build update. I'm waiting for him to pull up, but you can see I'm in the E90 M3 today. Looks really good with like the little, I guess, sunset. It's almost sunset. It's only about 6 or so, so fall is definitely coming in full effect because summertime it would go down at like 8:30. So yeah, but the car has been really good. I've been enjoying it thoroughly. um, it's really nice. It's definitely a different experience from the Accord, but with that being said, I still enjoy driving the Accord because it still has a raw feeling too because it's manual, and they have similar torque figures, if that's not shocking to you guys. But yeah, just waiting on Chris.
My name's Chris at BeatCL9 on Instagram, and this is my '05 TSX. So it was always my dream to boost the TSX. I spoke about it in the last video about like a little over a year ago. And after that video, I went full bolt-on with headers, intake, the intake manifold, everything. And yeah, I went full bolt-on, dyno tuned NA, and I made 212 wheel horsepower. And it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. And I did all that just because I tracked it up in January of this year, in 2022. And yeah, I enjoyed the car when it was NA, but I've always wanted just a little more power and a little more fun. And you know, it was always my dream to boost it. And so just this summer of 2022, I went full send. Shout out to my boy David at Tire Bullies on Instagram. He developed a Sidewinder turbo kit for the TSX, and I'm running the first turbo kit he's produced. Yeah, it was a great journey during the summer. I really wanted to do it this summer because I'm a college student. I don't really have time to do it during the school year. So it was now or never pretty much during the summertime. So we threw on the turbo kit within 2-3 days. And for a week after that, I did all the plumbing, the rest of the intricate installs and everything. And I got it dyno tuned. At the dyno tune, I made up to 415 wheel horsepower. Super good. Blew my mind completely. But my tuner, Armin, at Armin Tune on Instagram, Armin had to detune it just a little bit to 383 because of some fuel issues. But yeah, I was completely blown away with the horsepower. My goal was like 325, but yeah, 383 on full E85. In the last video, that was pretty much just the beginning of where I started getting into the power mods. At that time, a little over a year and a half ago, I was all like aesthetic mods pretty much. So I've already changed a lot, but when I went full bolt-on, I had the Skunk 2 manifold, I had a carbon fiber Gruff M intake and PLM headers. I also had a custom 3-inch single exit exhaust that I'm still running right now. And yeah, it was a great setup, but I just wanted some more power. Because my car is automatic, the automatic transmission has some like parasitic loss. So if I was a manual TSX, I could have made an extra like 20 horsepower maybe. But yeah, when I was NA, I did 212, and here's the turbo setup now. It's a Sidewinder turbo manifold. The whole kit is from David Gonzalez at Tire Bullies. It's a size 60-62 turbo. In terms of the turbo setup and all the parts I'm running, I have a K-Tune fuel rail, some Alpha Injector 1000cc injectors. The whole system's on full E85. Regarding the turbo, I have the HKS Super Sequential blow-off valve. I wanted it just for the high-pitched blow-off valve sound. We have a Coilrad full aluminum radiator because of the turbo and the whole extra horsepower kind of thing. We need a lot more cooling, so the Coilrad radiator. Up under the headlight right here, I also have an oil cooler from Mishimoto and another Mishimoto transmission cooler, so keep all the temps down for oil and transmission. Um, Other than all that, pretty much that's it. Just recently, I had a track day about a week ago, and I threw on all this aero for the track day. So I'm running a race bred components chassis mount splitter, all fully custom mounted by myself. Fully chassis mounted. We can step on it and everything. It's great. I love it. So I have the chassis mount splitter. I have some universal Voltex canards. They're huge. I love the aggressive look and everything. A big part that's changed is my carbon fiber hood made by Viz Racing. I had a great deal on it from a friend of mine, but you can see it's a little sun faded, and I have some plans to restore the clear coat. Coming around, yeah, lots changed. I custom made these mirrors, mounted it to the TSX. I have a full squared setup Wet Sport TC105N in 17x9 plus 49. And I have a squared setup of tires with 255/40. I have some Falcon RT660s in the front. And on the rear, I have some Yokohama Advance 300 treadwear. So it's a little mixed. I have really grippy in the front and a little more daily driver in the rear. But it handles really well. Going around to the back, I have a Voltex Type 2 wing off of a 2015 WRX. I really love it. It's super functional. You can really shake the whole car with it. Moving around, Jay's Racing tow hook, and my custom custom exhaust with HKS muffler. So 3-inch all the way through with a vibrant resonator and the HKS high power muffler. And wrapping everything up, I have a replica Mugen rear lip and some custom taillights that I made. Part of my little side hustle on Instagram is I make some custom parts for the TSX. One of them being retrofit taillights for the TSX. So this is my own design. I have 3 halos on each side, and they flash sequentially as turn signals. Yeah, they're super bright, all LED, and I love them. Obviously, I feel like I've done a lot to the TSX already, and I'm personally super happy with how far I've gone with it. All that's left that I really want to do is add a fuel return system. Right now with 383 wheel horsepower, I'm super happy with the power level, and this is my daily driver, so I don't want to blow it up or have any reliability issues. But with the fuel return system, I could add an extra about 50-60 horsepower according to my tuner. So I think that'll be my next power goal, is to get the fuel return system, make about 450 at the dyno. And other than that, I just want to enjoy driving the car because it's all set up for the track, and I like the track inspired look. I want to track it as much as I can. The coming years, I've gone to 2 track events this year already. I went to one just last weekend. It was so much fun. But yeah, I want to track it as much as I can. Maybe get even more aero, and maybe even do like a little track livery, more stickers and everything. But that's about it for.
This is my first time I'm gonna be in the turbo setup. I am looking forward to it. I haven't been in a boosted K, well, at least not a turbo one, so this is gonna be interesting.
ありがとうございます。シートベルトをお締めください。
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, that's loud.
Oh yeah.
That is loud, bro. Oh my god. Sounds good.